We call this service the Blessing of the Animals, and it was named for a practice first performed by the Catholic priest Francis of Assisi, who understood how much we were interdependent with our animals, how much we depended on them, and how much they depend on us. I'm now going to, people have asked me, where are your dogs? Some of you met my dogs, and you know why they're not here today. But they're here with us. I'm going to show you, this is a Crystal Ball, and who is a bully breed, an American bully, and this is Ferdinand, who is a pit bull mix. Now, there they are. That's Crystal trying her new leash, which she does not approve of. We're having a conversation about that, and there's Ferdinand. Now, some people avoid the word pet because they think of it as demeaning. The word is also derived from the word for beloved, which is why we can apply it actually to our companion animals to grace our lives if we do so in the right spirit, whether they're dogs or cats or rabbits or rats or gerbils or hamsters or snakes or bearded dragons or birds or fish. And somebody will tell me what I left out afterward, I am sure. They give us much joy and happiness. Now, Winnie the Pooh, the beloved character created by A.A. Milne, says, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your hearts. And I want to take a little moment here to say that I wanted to quote Pooh today because in some towns around our nation, Winnie the Pooh books are being banned. Because some people who have a particularly extreme religious view believe that if we believe that animals can talk and think, we are not properly honoring the superiority of human beings. Now, because we have animals around and we don't want to disturb them, how do we feel about this? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thank you very much. Just thought we would just take a moment there to remind us about the importance of engaging in our democracy. Anyway, now it's time for our ceremony. We will now bless the animals who are here in spirit, so that we can practice this together. If you have an animal who, like my beloved Crystal and Ferdy, could not be here today, let's just all say out their names, and then we will say together our words that recognize their blessedness. You can even grab a treat after the service to take to them, but keep in mind, we have dog treats, cat treats, and rodent treats. So please get the right kind. And bird seed as well. Okay. Now, we will bless, can everyone please, if you have an animal who isn't here today, like Crystal and Ferdy, just say their names, and then we will practice our blessing. Yes, great. Crystal and Ferdy. So we'll just say, thank you, dear animals, for blessing us with your presence. And this is what we're going to say after we do our blessing with everyone. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give to those around you. So I'm going to invite Ronan and Sage and Michael and Reverend Rodney to come up. And Michael and Rodney need mics. And we're going to do this. Okay. Ronan, we're going to go this way. Okay. So we're going to go over here, and we will take turns with our animals. These are the dogs. I'll do that. So we have water that's taken from our water ceremony that if the animal's willing to let me just gently touch them with a drop, we will. But what we recognize in our service is that the blessing is already within the animal. It's the blessing they give to us. So what is the name of this beloved one? Louis. Dear Louis, thank you for blessing us with your presence, not to mention your bully stick. We'll give you this for a later time when it might be useful. And we'll say our response, if we can keep that up. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give.
Dear Maeve, for blessing us with your presence.
life within you and all the gifts you give. What is the name of this animal? This is Star. Dear Star, thank you for all the gifts you give. We bless you. Here we go, Star. You like a little water? Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, water's good. But this might be more exciting for whenever Megan thinks you should have this. And let's have our response for Star. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give.
This is Gromit. And thank you, and Wallace. Thank you, dear Gromit, for blessing us with your presence.
The spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. And what is the name of this beautiful animal? This is Jody. Thank you, Jody, for blessing us with your presence. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. And there we go. This is for Jody.
And this is Pinky. Thank you, dear Pinky, for blessing us with your presence.
We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. And who do we have here? This is Kona. Kona, thank you for blessing us with your presence. Yes, he's like, yes. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. Beautiful.
This is Basil, right? Mm-hmm. And we have Basil with us this morning. Thank you, dear Basil, for blessing us with your presence.
We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. And who do we have? Oh, this is Glow. Glow, thank you for blessing us with your enthusiastic presence. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. I'm going to let David give you this when it's the right moment. Thank you, David.
And now we have way back here in the back two lovely little creatures. And your names are Teddy and Cosmo. Or Comet. I keep wanting to call Comet Cosmo, sorry. Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. They are.
And here we have Zara with us this morning. Thank you, dear Zara, for blessing us with your presence.
Honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give.
Hey, sweet baby.
And who do we have here? This is Viva. We've seen you before. You are a beautiful animal. Thank you for blessing us with your presence, Viva. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. This is the water, and this is for Cyrilyn to give you when it's appropriate. Now, have we missed anybody who's stuffed or might be very small so we didn't see you? Okay, that might be it. So let's say our words one more time. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give. Hi, Pinky. So, we are not quite done with this because, as those of you who are here early know, we have wonderful animals who are part of our campus. And they were here early, checking it out. We had a turkey parade. Yesterday I was here, and we have a young stag who was very present, making sure that we knew that there are other animals that we want to recognize here. So we're going to recognize those animals which do grace us with their presence in our nature sanctuary campus. I often tell people that I'm lucky to work in a place where you can come out and find your car surrounded by a gang of deer. And then, of course, we have the fact that you can be doing a service and be drowned out by the gobbling of turkeys. And then we had our special peacock, peahen, who's been our special guest. So when we move in a minute, there's going to be a basket of acorns that will be passed around. And I'm going to ask you to take one for our ceremony over near the Memorial Garden. I do want to mention that acorns are not a good thing for dogs to eat. So if the dogs think it's additional dog treats, try to dissuade them from that. We'll be taking them out to our Memorial Garden after the service to remind us to the connection of all the animals and our place in the web of life. So let's say these words one more time to all of our animal friends. Thank you, dear animal friends, for blessing us with your presence. We honor the spirit of life within you and all the gifts you give all around us. Thank you.